Hi, good to see you. Thanks for taking time to watch my video. Hope you have a cup of coffee or something next to you and your buyer's guide laid out so you can kind of follow along. Any pieces that don't get covered, because I don't have the sample yet, I'll do a little short addition later when I get those in. A couple points of interest for you. The line's broken up into 3 categories: sport, urban, and heritage. That's been kind of our trend the last few years. We do women's and men's in each collection, so we'll kind of cruise through that. If you look at page 104 and 105 on your buyer's guide, so we do a nice job of kind of detailing the different wools we're using. We have some new lighter weight wools we're using, which really make the pieces feel a little more younger and kind of like refresh them a lot. So check that out, page 104, 105. Then on page 96, we've got a link to our Dropbox, which has a lot of images, resources, and things you can use when you're checking the line out or doing social media posts or whatever. So that's on page 96. The password is Dale 2021, but that's all detailed for you there. And going through that, orders are due February 26th, and all your pre-season discounts apply to all your reorders. So even if you're ordering a single hat, it gets shipped to you with your pre-season discount, and it's a real easy way to kind of keep lines pretty big, and it allows you to kind of fill in for special orders for any customers that want something that you're not carrying. Okay, so we'll ditch our notes here and we'll start rolling. And starting off with our Olympic Spirit sweater and jacket. Merino has nice elasticity to it. The pullover, again, pewter pulls and all our zippers, has a nice winter rose across the chest and then across the back of both. Kind of a textured Norway, kind of a team jacket look on that. Hopefully you can see that. If not, take my word for it. There's a kind of Norway across the back in pretty large block letters, and a little more of a textured sleeve. Modern collar on the pullover. It's not quite that high mock collar. It's more of a sculpted down lower in the front. Has a little bit of padding to it, and the more traditional full zip jacket with that same textured Norway on the back. Olympic Spirit sweater and jacket. Then we have a couple pieces with our treated wool. It's, again, this whenever we say the treated or waterproof wool, that's a water resistant wool. That's a nano treatment. So imagine the wool is heated up, makes the pores expand, goes into a nano bath, and the nano little particles fill in those pores, and that makes the wool water resistant. So we have it in a padded vest and a jacket. A lot of elasticity and stretch with these pieces. It's a real kind of sport type of fit. Again, a little bit more padding, so you have some insulation. Textured across. There's some nice images in the buyer's guide as well as our Dropbox, which detail that padding, but the texturing. But you can see that winter rose across the front, and then kind of a chevron zip pockets in the back. Got the labeling, the winter rose, and again that chevron going down there, stripes on the shoulder, and the full zip jacket. Kind of cool sport outerwear type pieces. Ooh. Now we have the Mount Red. Around there, there's a little stripe going on in the collar. Nice collars in these next few pieces. It's a full turtleneck, ribbed, so not super tight, but just a nice cozy little hug around your neck. Nice print across the chest and the sleeves in the red, black, and blue, and across the back as well. Merino piece, little heavier arms in the body, a little more textured, not textured, but a little bit thicker wool on the arms, a little seam across the front. Then we have the Mount Air, which has kind of an asymmetrical pattern. So on the left shoulder, you've got the full pattern on the front and back, but not on the right shoulder. So it's just on one side, and the other side has the striping going down. So again, that same turtleneck in the merino. Then we have the Frida, the name you know from the jacket we do. We get that same print in the turtleneck. Has more of a drop, hopefully you can see that, more drop tail, unstructured waistband, really a flattering silhouette. A lot of body shapes fit into it very nicely. Again, that same new turtleneck. We got the red, black, and the blue. Mount Ashcroft, again, kind of that retro ski kind of look to it with the more angled pattern in the white, blue, and the black. Keeping in mind that anytime you see white, it's a treated wool, stain-resistant wool. So we're seeing more and more pieces in that white color. A lot more popularity. It's really kind of growing throughout the entire line. And the resistance to people not wanting white because it gets dirty is really fading because we do that stain resistant treatment in all our white wools. And then the Shimmer. Mixed up. There we go. The Shimmer, a little more angled print across the front, and the black, blue, and the white. Goes all the way around, and you get a little treatment on the sleeves as well. The Hoven, if you remember the Henningsvarv a few years ago, that cable knit, imagine that same cable with a new lighter weight wool. So this is a real nice, soft, lighter weight Norwegian wool. We're doing that green, been a very popular color in a lot of different styles. White, new brighter blue, and red. Again, has kind of a mock collar, a little looser fit. That cable treatment front and back. And then in our weatherproof piece is the vest gray, and this uses our treated wool with the windproof liner to it. So it uses an Italian Tunta Porta product, which is a very soft but still wind resistant and waterproof liner in with the treated wool. Makes it an outerwear, full-on outerwear piece. We have the merino cuffs. We have draw cord at the waist, snug it up, zip pockets both sides, and a nice full zip through collar with a fleece inner layer that rolls over. So you get a nice cozy feel on that. That's the vest gray. And then have a nice little trim stripe on the back of the collar as well as the sleeves. We do that in navy with the winter rose in the front. Navy and the red and black with the off-white. Then we go into our base layer pieces. Been doing for a few years, very popular. This is the Cortina base layer. I don't have all colors here, but you've been doing it for a while, so you're familiar with that. Uses our skin soft merino, super soft merino, and has a right next to your skin softness zip through collar. Been very popular. Then we do the Maritz. Used to be the Rondaine, but we went to the Maritz because that same pattern as the Maritz. Tried to kind of get some continuity of the style names there and the patterns. Do that as well. And then the Tokyo was our sweater for the Tokyo Olympics, which got postponed, so we had to postpone the sweater. And we have the Tokyo one ply merino in blue and white. And the white uses the Japanese flag call out there with kind of some nice ribbing down the back. That's the Tokyo. Then we go to the yellow, new neck in the yellow, a little higher, more of a sculpted neck in the yellow. It's always been one of our more popular styles. One ply merino, very soft, kind of a little sporty, a lot of colorways. This is the green, which was new this last year, is doing very well. Then we have the all-important basic black, off-white, And then we have the jackets, full zip jacket, little double ply neck, little higher neck. And then we go to our dresses. Yellow dress, see it, full, nice full length, a little bit more extended zipper. Again, kind of a younger piece that we do really, really well with. Lots of applications there as far as how you can wear that. Snefford, it's been in the line for a while, very popular. Very flattering style because it has, again, if you can see this drop tail on the back, and on the drop tail we also do a little split waistband as well, and has the little pewter Dale call out branding there. And again, real super lightweight year-round merino sweater in the green, brighter blue, black. The Mount Cristallo, which we did this year in navy, we're adding white to that sweater. Has a nice little landscape of Mount Cristallo in Norway across the back, a little treatment on the arms, full zip. Again, unstructured waist, very flattering, full zip, one ply merino. Do it in the navy as well. The sample has made a runaway. The Maritz, we go to the Maritz, been in the line for a long time, very popular for a couple reasons. It's a 2-ply merino. So we have the 2-ply merino, and in between those 2 plies of merino, there's woven a layer of lycra. So what that gives us is a really awesome stretch to the sweater, which tells you you're not going to get all bagged out. It's going to retain its shape, as well as fitting lots of body shapes. It's a real flattering sweater in all different kind of body shapes. The inner collar is a softer, superfine merino inside the collar, so it's a real good wear. Again, pewter pulls, a lot of good colorways here. Show you a couple of the new ones. The new blue with the off-white and the new green. And we have black, navy, and Arctic blue. That's the Maritz. And that's the women's sport lifestyle category. Going into men's, a lot of the same model styles. Start with the Olympic Spirit sweater in the pullover and the jacket. Same differentiation. Get more of the modified mock collar on the pullover and more of the full zip-through collar on the jacket. Both have the textured Norway kind of team call out on the back of the piece, and I'm sure that's something you can see there, hopefully. Cool piece is the Olympic history sweater, and every sweater is different. They're real kind of handmade look to it. So if you order 4 of them, every sweater will have a different combination of patterns on it, and it's kind of call out to some of the history of the Olympics, some ski racing patches and images from past Olympic sweaters. So it's kind of a cool history type of piece. Has the Norwegian flag, of course, proud on the left hand sleeve. And then we do our padded vest and sweater, our full zip jacket in the treated wool, so water resistant, stain resistant wool, a little bit of padding insulation to them, a lot of elasticity. This has an amazing amount of stretch to it. So it really, in any kind of active type piece, has nothing constraining at all, has a real nice elasticity. And again, the pewter pull, full zip, zip pockets, nice little call out at the waistband, and has the textured winter rose across the back with some chevron patterning going on there. Kind of a cool piece. Then we do our Mountain Air for men. Again, the asymmetrical patterning on the left shoulder and the loose knit rib full turtleneck in the front, unstructured waistband. 3 colorways. And we're going to do a little rack slide here, my boys. And they're not cooperating, so we'll yipes. to do an edit there. This guy out of the way. We'll bring in this one. All right, that was smooth, huh? So now we go to the Mount Ashcroft for men. And again, that same kind of geometric patterning across the chest, unstructured waistband, really nice flattering fit, and that ribbed T-neck up on top in the blue, black, and the gray. This is a piece I'm excited for because it really kind of expands our customer a little bit, more of that kind of ski sweater, dressy sweater, but still that really nice, super soft merino, and a real nice modern turtleneck. Turtlenecks are getting kind of a rebirth in fashion. See a lot more of them around, and I was glad to see us go this direction. Mount Shimmer. Again, this is part of our Aspen collection between the different names. So they must have been hanging out in Aspen when they were coming up with these sweater style names. Somehow I didn't get the invite for that, but nonetheless, again, this is more of a crew neck, geometric patterning in the blue, navy, and the black. And we bring the Lottie. Lottie we've had for a few years in our sport family, and it's always done well. Has the merino, little heavier merino sweater, nice full zip, has a little zipper guard, a little bit of fleece on the inside there. You don't get poked on your chin there. It's a nice touch. Inside, stripings on the collar itself in the blue, black, and the traditional navy. And the off color is always only on the front on this one, and with the Norwegian flag colors inside the collar. That's the Lottie. Then we go to the Hoven, that are new lighter weight Norwegian wool. Again, uses that kind of fisherman's cable knit on it, but it's not as heavy as past cable knit sweaters have been from us. In the blue, the green, light gray. Hopefully you're getting a good view of that cable knit. It's a really a luxurious soft feel to it, and the off-white as well. Unstructured waistband on these styles as well. Then in the vest gray, just like in the men's, we have our windproof, waterproof liner, the Italian Punta Torta product, in behind our nano-treated, water-resistant, stain-resistant wool. So it's that outerwear piece, extended zip-through collar, fleece on the inside merino cuffs, and inner draw cord, double zip kangaroo pockets. In navy, black, and red, or navy black, and just new adapted, just got in, is the gray. Haven't hung it up, so that's the gray. Then we go to our base layers. We do the Cortina base layer, several colors, and the Maritz. These have been in the line for a few years, always sell very well. In fact, we sell out typically. And then the Tokyo for men and women, or for men, same white and blue option, single ply merino. Then we go to the Hovden, which we've had in the line for a few years, always one of our top 10 sellers. A nice lightweight merino, unstructured waistband, quarter zip, with a real nice ribbed collar. Here's the green, the new color option. Traditionally, we'll try to show you the new colors first, so you'll get everything, but this blue has been in for a while, so that's always done well. And the green, and then black with a little tan and off-white. And then we do the full zip jacket, the new green, the blue, and what I'm wearing, the gray. Nice piece, the neckline all the way up. It's not an overpowering zip, just kind of finishes up here or down with a shirt underneath. It's a real versatile sweater. The Eric has a real fine print across the yoke, and we do that in green, gray, blue, and dark gray. And we have a crew neck pattern, the sphere, which is the green, gray, navy, and the light gray. Pattern just on the front, more of a dressier, lightweight crew neck merino. And where the new neck's really going to help is in the men's yellow. Neck in the past was more of a mock, kind of a half neck, half height neck. Now it comes up a little farther, more traditional, you know, zip up sweater. So this is the new blue. And then we have jackets. A little more treatment on the arm in the blue, black, dark gray, and the green. And all have the winter rose middle back. Nice treatment on that. Montcristallo for men. Here's the navy. I didn't have this for women, this color. So this same color is also available in the women's style. And then the new green. So we added a color in this style. We added the off-white for women, and then the green for men. The Maritz for men. Again, the 2-ply, lycra in the knit, super fine inside the collar, year in, year out, always one of our top selling styles. The new blue, black, this combo with a little bit of red in there. Good example of we double dye everything. So even that single stitch fleck and that single line of red in that pattern really pops out, and through washings doesn't fade at all. That double dyeing makes a big difference with the black there, and then black and off-white. Pattern goes all the way around. Okay, now we go into our urban collection, starting off with women's styles. This is the Fallon, which we had last year in our combo wool. Now we have in our heron wool. It's a little bit lighter weight, a little bit lower price point, a little bit more of a everyday wearing piece. And this heron, this Fallon pattern really sold well. So in our, here's the, we had this year, a little heavier, that cashmere wool blend. And then we do it in a lighter weight merino. So we do it in the off-white, new blue, and black. Kind of a fun piece, a little more fashion, a little different approach, but really did well. A lot of reorders on the Fallon this year, so interesting to see what this will do this year for us. Using that same heron wool, we have the Cortina. Cortina is always a strong seller for us. We do in the half zip, red, blue, and then we do full zip in the red and blue as well. Again, a double layer wrap collar, so a little fuller collar, a little bit loose, but all the way through, fleece behind, unstructured waist, double slide, pewter zipper. Then the Vilja, new style for us, we do in a pullover sweater and a jacket. It's kind of that takes some of our traditional patterns, kind of oversizes it, more of a fun type of a pattern. A little more of a cropped waist as well, so a little shorter waist. Red, blue, and black. And then we do it in the jacket. I'm thinking this might do better in the jacket. And we use our pewter buttons all the way down in the blue, red, and black. a style that did real well, the Shimmer for us. We have in black, light gray, and the blue. Uses pewter buttons on the side, drop tail. Really was a strong for reorders as well. So the blue and the gray we had this year, and we have the black as a new color option for next year. Nice, kind of a cool treatment of these kind of textured pewter buttons at the waist, unstructured waistband. Another sweater that was a big reorder style for me is the bourgeois, which I say it different every time I say it, but anyway, we had this color only this year, and we sold out of it by October 1st. Had to get a new batch in and restocked mid to end of this November, so we had it again, but this sold out early and fast. Has a really nice red striping on the shoulder. Again, that kind of split drop tail. We had it in black. Now we also have it in blue and red. Expect big things from this. This was a really popular seller for us. Then the Fallon, we do that in the off-white, navy, and black. And this is our blend of wool, air-spun wool and cashmere. Really a luxurious feeling sweater. Real nice full turtleneck. And the muking we do in the blue-gray and the off-white and black. This is our air-spun merino. So while it has a real heavy look to it, it's a very light, soft, super soft hand feeling wool. The air-spun merino, air is blown in as it's spun, creating a real soft, kind of a nice fluffy feel to the wool. That's the muking. The Alvoy is a new style for us. It kind of takes that print from this bourgeois, and we give it up to the men, half zip, full ribbed collar, but again, a looser fit collar. The collars aren't super tight and kind of overwhelming, so it's a nice nice fit there. Again, loose waistband. We do black and light gray. And then the Cortina is the half zip, the gray and the blue. And this uses our heron wool, and we do it in the full zip in the gray and blue as well. Had it in the line for a while, but a change of wool quality this year, the new heron wool. The Vegard, just like in the women's, we do the crew neck, green, black, and blue, and then the jacket, which I'm thinking might be the way to go. Jackets are always popular. It's a real traditional, great looking pewter buttons on there. Hopefully you can see those on there. And that's the green, black, and the blue. It's a new style for us this year. The Tusoi takes that kind of retro patterning, and we now do the two-tone with the green. We had this year in the white and black, and then the blue, and we've added the green this year. So it's half the body gets the print. Muking for guys, we do black and the blue. I sell it better for women. And the Dalset is kind of a combo. Imagine the Setestall pattern, a little finer pattern with some ribbing on the side there, kind of a cool combo of cultures going on there. Now we go into our Heritage collection. Heritage is that traditional Norwegian wool look that we have built generations on. So we'll start off with couple new styles. Kavinstal, which is kind of a homage to some of the artists in the rose mauling in the Norwegian history. Jacket, a little bit of a cropped jacket there, not super long. A little unstructured waist, off-white, black, and blue. Super pretty, nice treatment, and the waistband there with a little bit of yellow underneath. Hopefully you're catching that. So we're excited about this, getting a lot of great feedback on these styles. We have one more in this little mini collection. Kavitside, little longer jacket here. Black and smoke, navy, and the green. Front and back, getting a little bit longer than the previous style. The Ingeborg jacket, which has always done well. That's been a super strong seller. Longer piece, as you know, split tail, double slide zipper. Added a new color this year is the pink. And then we do the black and the blue. This is always one of my top reordered pieces. And we do our capes and our shawls. They don't display great on a hanger, but you get the idea. The different wools we're using, the Freya and the Flora. The Flora is a little bit lighter weight, a little bit more, has a little more texture to it. Has a little pewter call out in the back. Then we get to our Sound the Trumpets, our top selling sweater, year in, year out. We've got multiple colors, several knitting machines going 24/7, cranking out the Christiania. It's just a year in, year out, a great seller for us. And we have a couple new colors. This gold fleck, you see the gold pull zipper, and there's kind of a gold fleck in with the yarn, and hopefully you can see that. That's a cool piece, and again, we use that silk roping around, a real flattering style, kind of visually inset panels, but yet it's a fuller cut, double slide zipper. That's the Christiania. Put this over here. A couple more colorways for you here. Blue, black, has a cool kind of patterning in the back as well. You're familiar with this, you've had it for several years. Different colors are kind of take turns being number one after a while, but it's can't go wrong with any of them, really. Whenever you see in our buyer's guide 6, 7 colors of a style, you know it's a good seller for making that many colors. Then we go to the Sulfrid. When we go to the Sulfrid, little fuller cut, so not quite a feminine cut, a little more of a squared off bottom, split tail, unstructured waistband, double slide zipper. We make it up to a double XL as well. This is a nice complement to the Christiania. So we have a real, between these two full zip jackets, got a real wide range of body shapes that fit comfortably and flattering in those two. So that's the Sulfrid. Here's the new soft pink. Red, black, and the blue. Okay, then we go on to Sigrid with a new color for Sigrid. We have the pink for the Sigrid, double slide zipper, real fine zipper, pewter branding at the bottom, unstructured waistband. It's an homage to the goddess of fertility across the chest there. A little fun fact. The pink and the black. Another longtime classic is the Peace piece uses new wool. It's a new softer Norwegian wool. Here's a new color option for you. Use that heart-shaped pewter zipper pull. Nice trim embroidery work in the chest, and pewter and a split cuff as well. So this is kind of the classic Dale piece that year in, year out is always one of our top selling pieces. Has a nice fleece liner on the inside of the collar as well. This was probably the top selling color for me this year, that blue combo. Okay, the Vala, a new color for the Vala. That's big news. This has always been one of those styles that, you know, year in, year out sell real well. And here we have a new color option for you here. This is the Sedestall pattern in just a little bit finer print in the full zip jacket, unstructured waist, double slide zipper, fleece lining inside the collar. And then also navy. The Brimsey jacket was new last year, sold really well, and we have a couple of new color options for you here. The red and the blue. Again, a little longer cut, unstructured waistband, buttons, nice wooden buttons in the front. The 140th anniversary, doing the off-white, navy, and black. Does real well. Really nice jacket, again, a double slide zipper, printing, nice pattern on the sleeves as well as the front and the cuff. Who doesn't love a good Christmas sweater? We do men's and ladies in navy and red. We also do in kids as well. Matching hats, create the whole holiday theme there with the Christmas trees, snow falling on the mountains, reindeer jumping. We got it all. The Fangen sweater is one of our weatherproof sweaters for women, which uses the windproof, water-resistant Italian liner underneath the treated, stain-resistant, water-resistant wool. Again, high fleece line zip-through collar, ribbing, double slide, double zipper pockets, merino cuff, and elasticized draw cord. So a cool outerwear piece in the white, navy, and the black. Our Cortina Unisex, we sell these from small through larger sizes, 3 color options, the gray, the red, and navy. Nice medium weight Norwegian wool. You can oversize it with a belt, wear it just as a basic sweater. It's really a versatile piece that has been a real staple in the line the last several years. Speaking of several years, the Sedestall, we've gone to a 3-ply from 4-ply, so it's a lighter weight wool. We do in the clasp pullover or the full length jacket with the Norwegian ribbing on the collar and all the way down, black and white. Typically I sell the white in smaller sizes and the black in larger sizes, kind of go for women's and men's, but this is a sweater that year in, year out, I do real well with. We make it up to a triple extra large, so we can fit them in everybody. The veil is a pattern that has been super strong. We do it in a couple different weight sweaters, this veil pattern. The color A has really done well this year. This color has jumped up a lot in popularity. So if you're looking to kind of bring a little something new into your sweater wall, this would be a good option in this colorway. And then the gray, and then typically always the top selling color is the blue. So we got the blue, a little bit China blue, light blue in the middle there. This is just a real classic style that is always done well. And then we have our Bleifel in the 2-ply. So this is one of our lighter weight Norwegian wool sweaters in the 2-ply. So if you get that guy who says, I can't wear it, his sweater's too heavy, the Blyfell is a great option for a little bit lighter weight feel. Blyfell means Blue Mountain. And this new green is really, I think, a great application. We have our fleece lining inside the collar, little leather trim on the zipper, black, the green. We've got 5 colorways here, so you know it's a strong seller for us. This blue is always one of the top overall styles for us, with that orange sunset flecking in there that pops through. Light gray, and then red. Vegsveer is a new sweater for us. This has a Wayfarer in the back, textured in. Wayfarer is kind of like an old style compass. This is our guide sweater. So it has a rib sleeve, so we have nice ribbing on the sleeve. And then across the front is this kind of Wayfarer pattern, kind of textured in, and in the back as well. And we've got it in the green. It looks really nice in the green. And blue. Nice combination of ribbing and texture, kind of over sewn in there. The Sigurd, the new sweater for us, has horn buttons down the shoulder, has the Tree of Life on the back. Tree of Life, heritage of the Norwegian culture. Nice pattern on the sleeves, kind of a 3/4 half mock neck. Do it in green, heathered gray, and the navy. Kind of a cool combo sweater there. The Hodur, we do the pewter clasps across the front, half height neckline in the gray, green, and the navy. Then we do our Christmas sweater for men as well. The blue has made a runaway, and I've got red and the blue in the Christmas sweater for men. So if anybody comes in looking for that, I want one style for my whole family, you can outfit the moms, dads, and the kids all in the Christmas sweater for that holiday photo. Anniversary sweater for men, we do in the light gray. This has been in the line for a while, always one of those solid values for us. A lot of wool for your dollar there. And then the Veil weatherproof sweater. Same color combos as the traditional Veil, but higher zip-through collar, fleece lined, zip pockets, merino cuff extensions, and the draw cord waist. So that's the color A, off-white with the navy. Did real well this year. And then the Fongen in blue and gray. Those are 2 weatherproof options at the end there. So that's the quick run through the line. If there's more styles you want me to spend more time on, I'm happy to do a Zoom call with you, whatever makes your buying process easier. We're gonna have Elastic Suite go live soon, so you can enter your order on Elastic Suite or send it to me, I'll enter it for you. Whatever is the easiest way for us to get your collection put together. You got questions, happy to work with you on that, obviously. February 26th is the order deadline. Thanks for playing along on our video line presentation here, and look forward to seeing you in the near future.